lesson 1. Let's talk about a few things that full ASL has right at the beginning when you start a scenario. First is weather. At the beginning of every scenario, the first thing you're always going to do is you're going to roll your 2 dice for weather. On your scenario cards, you'll notice always SSR1 is going to tell you the conditions outside. It's wet, there's wind, there's no wind. Typically there's no wind and it's wet, or it's dry, it doesn't matter. But you always start every turn, access player and allied player, you roll 2 dice. Now, I could sit here all day long and roll, but I have to roll one of only 2 options that I can roll to even have any effect. And usually it's no effect. But if I roll a snake eyes or a boxcars, something might happen. Alright, let's do snake eyes first. Nope, almost. Well, let's say that was snake eyes. So, first thing you're going to do when you roll a snake eyes is you're going to look in your chart. Alright. Original roll of a 2. Possible change. So then you make a subsequent die roll. If you have no weather at start, 1, 2, 3, and 4 won't do anything because it'll just change the direction of the wind. So I have to roll again. If I roll a 5 or a 6, something's going to happen. I rolled a 4, so no effect. But let's say I rolled a 5. Now if I roll a 5, the force of the wind will increase by 1, so it goes from 0 to 1, and you're going to get a wind coming from a certain direction. 2 will be a wind force of 2. Now what the wind does is it's going to make your smoke move across the battlefield, your fire is going to possibly spread, things like that. But 9 times out of 10, nothing's going to happen. Now, original roll of a 12. Let's say I rolled boxcars. That's gust. And what gust is going to do is for that player turn only, you're going to have a strong wind, no smoke that turn, blazes are going to spread, and all these other things. But the best thing to do is, if you're learning ASL, is don't even worry about this. If you happen to roll a 2 or a 12, pause the game, look it up in the chart, look it up in the rules, B25, and just walk yourself through it. But always remember when you're playing full ASL that could happen. For instance, I was playing a battle once, and I had my guys set up for the attack. I had lots of vehicles and things that could use smoke, and that was my battle plan to come in on this table edge. It was all open board on this side, so it was kind of risky, but I thought, okay, I'll come in. I've got 5 different chances to get smoke to cover my advance. In the very first roll of the game, boxcars, gust, no wind. Wind, no smoke. So I'd already set up, and so here I am on the table edge, and I had to start going through the open with no smoke, and it was a slaughter. So, weather, always important in full ASL.